Okay, so this is the whole stack of the planners and notebooks and journals that I will be using that I am using now in 2021. So first things first, this is my EDC and my overall planner, which is the Hobonichi Camp Weeks. So I inserted one extra notebook here just for brain dumps and collections and everything, including important dates at work, birthdays are here. So I am not really decided on what to use this page for yet, but I will use that. So I used this since it started in November 30. So I've pretty much utilized all the dates and the weeks so far. So I love this planner, and this is my second year using this. I used it in 2019. I haven't used it in 2020 because I was using the Knoll T6501 back then, and this is the year that I went back to Hobonichi Weeks, and I love it. I have several pencil boards. I have this Astro Boy one, I have the Doraemon one, and I also have the Chibi Maruko one. So I love it so much. So yeah, this is my overall planner and EDC, the Hobonichi Weeks 2021 camp. Okay, so next one is my memory journal, or yeah, this is like a snapshot of the day, what happened and all that. So this is the 5-year Techo, this is the Hobonichi 5-year Techo. So I started it in 2020 and now it's on my second year. So basically what I do is I write what happened on a certain day, at a date, like on Thursday, what is the date, what is the day of the week on that date, that specific year, and then where am I on that year, and then what happened, and at the back, at the next page, at the right page, I write my gratitude of the day and the prayer request or my request during that day. So over the years, I will be able to see what my gratitudes are for that day, what I am thankful for, and what was I praying for, if that was answered, and what was the answer. Yeah, so it's fun to look back. So I'm very proud that I was able to keep up with it until the very end of 2020 at the very last day. And during 2020, I just used black ink. In 2021, this year I'm using the green ink. So the difference is not very stark because I'm using the what is this? The Uniball one, the green one. It's like it's a dark green. Okay, so I can see it right now. It's like a dark green ink, and it's a very good pen. So that's what I'm using it for. So yeah, this is my memory keeping journal. Next up is my like like my feelings journal, and if those things in my 5-year Techo is not sufficient, because as you can see, it's such a small space. So if I would like to emphasize and paste photos and blabber and whatever, I use this Hobonichi A6 Techo, and I use the monthly pages as my doodle of the day. So far I'm only on the 8th day. So yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. I'm not sure if I will color it or whatever, but yeah, that's what I'm doing in my monthly. And there are spare pages because the calendar, the monthly calendar started in December 2020, and then I didn't use it, so I pasted over an art paper, and then I put a 2021 in photo. So I will paste here small photos of the highlight of each month. So that's my plan. And this calendex, what do you call this? This part is where I track all the habits that I want to do. So there are some habits that I'm very poor. Yeah, so there are some habits that I am very poor of, and yeah, at least I can see it and I can, you know, improve on that side. So yeah, that's what I'm using it for. And at the front is I like this notebook so much. This is the A6 weekly supplement, and I like this book because this is a vertical planner. Yeah, so I use it as a goal setting page for the current week, if I would like to, you know, set a goal for myself, or just as a regular planner. So even if I have the weeks already, right, I still use this one to, you know, because this is the hours. I will break down each task that I would like, if I would like to schedule them on each hour. So it depends. This is a very flexible notebook for me. Yeah, so something like this, right? So these are my hair appointment, these are my church time, and then meeting time, and where I should be at that time. So yeah, so this is a very handy notebook. I even used it before as my only planner, and it's very effective. Although these are very small, it is smaller than the regular A6. For me, I write pretty small. I can adjust my handwriting, so it's okay for me. So I also use some Kita washi tapes and Hobonichi stencil and some post-it. Yeah. Alright, so it's housed in my Umikoto A6 cover. Yeah, so it's very cute, and I put the cover on cover, the Shantan cover on cover above it. So yeah, it's cute. Alright, so next up is my health and fitness tracker. So it's also an A6 weekly supplement. So okay, what I do here is, this will be like my mood tracker. So depends on the color, I will put I will highlight the date based on the color. So I will just do this once every month, because I also, in the weekly pages, right, I also put my mood. So depends on the mood, I will just refer to it and color this. I will encircle red those dates that is my shark week or my menstrual cycles, and I will put a box on sick days. So hopefully there's none, because in 2020 I realized I have a lot of sick days. Yeah, so I would like to, you know, track it and see the patterns, because in 2020 it's so weird that I was always sick during Saturdays. So it has run for over 6 months and I have not tracked it. Yeah, so that's what I'll do. So every week, right, I track my window, my eating window, like from this, because this has a timeline, right? So from this time until this time I was eating, and then I was sleeping from what time until what time. Yeah, so the blue lines or the blue highlights are what the time that I was sleeping, and the green is the time that I was eating. And I put the numbers. For example, this one is 4.5 hours of sleep, so that's why I was very tired during that day. And this one, 6.57 hours, so I'm fairly okay during that day. And what time I woke up, what time I slept, yeah, and what are the meals that I ate. So I also put like a bullet on the times that I ate lunch, dinner, and breakfast, if I ever eat breakfast, and what are the food that I eat. And yeah, what else? So what are my weight for that day, and what are the exercises that I did, yeah, on that day. And at the bottom line, I will write what I felt during that day. So it's like an indication of my whole day. So I just journal a bit on that portion, so it will it will show the patterns, right? Why I was so tired, why I was feeling lonely. So I was also actually thinking that I will summarize this, because these are just monthly. So I was thinking that I will summarize all this in my Muji A6 monthly planner, because this one has no monthlies, but this one only has monthlies, and this. So what this has, this don't have, and what this has, this don't have. So yeah, so I think I will like write an overview. I'm not sure yet, I'm still at the beginning of the year, so I think it's fun to show, to have one snapshot of my health, right? So I think I will use this for that. Right, next up is my finance tracker and budget planner, or household, in short, my Kakeibo, Kakeibo. In Japanese, it's the household account book. Yeah, so I'm adopting that this year. So I just have this ring binder from Muji, and I want it to be very simple. So I have, again, this is my third and last A6 weekly supplement that I just put a washi tape on. So this is my finance tracker. So in Kakeibo, you can Google about it, but basically I will write for every week any whatever happened on that day, or why I spent so much. Yeah, if there's anything I would like to note, I will write it up here. But here in Kakeibo, there's only survival, option, extras, and cultural. Like, these are the basic categories of your expenses. But I would like to track my groceries separately, because I've been overspending in groceries last year, because of course I was always at home. So yeah, I would like, and I will set a budget every week for the groceries, and then I can be able to track it here. And I will track each expenses by category. The red ones are paid by credit card, and the black ones are paid by cash. So I'll be able to track my cash spending also. And yeah, so I will summarize it every week, and I put here the totals, and after a month I will transfer it to my main Kakeibo, which is just a simple loose leaf. This is Muji loose leaf grid A5. This will be where I will transfer, or in the beginning I will budget, and then at the end I will summarize and transfer all this. This is just a catch-all of the expenses, or the money that I'll get. This is just the running list of the cash in and out. So that will be my finance book. All right, so here this finance tracker and this health tracker are, I will put them in a sweet pink leather cover, also from Hobonichi. So yeah, so I will put them both here. So they will be also cute like the others. So this is Midori A6. Yeah, Midori A6 grid notebook. So this is housed in a what do you call this? This is a 2020 cover. This is the Bonbon Plaid Bitter. Yeah. I hope I'm not wrong, but that's it. This is also a Hobonichi, and in cover on cover. So this, because I always write down the sermons in the church, or whatever happens in the church. So this is my Sabbath book. So I bring this in the church, and I use it to write down the sermons and the verses, the Bible verses, and whatever happened, if there's any meeting during that day. So this is my companion every time I go to church. It's just a simple plain notebook, nothing special. It's not dated or whatever. So last year I was using an A5, and it's quite big for me to carry in my bag, so I opted for just an A6, and it's very convenient to take along with me, especially going to the church. Alright, so next up is my faith journal. Yeah, this is my faith journal. This is a Hobonichi A5 notebook, grid notebook. This is just a plain notebook in a Tomoe river paper. So I use this in my study, in my Bible study every day. It is housed in the field of flowers. Yeah, I hope this is correct. And in a cover on cover, this is such a beautiful cover. Yeah, I super like it. I have here my my other notebooks. Okay. So you know, I have a spare notebook. This is actually not a notebook and not a spare. I bought a 2019 cousin, and somehow I wasn't able to use the dailies, and I don't like, you know, wasting pages and wasting paper, so I repurposed it. I cut the part where the used part and bind it in itself. Yeah, so this is just like a cardstock that I used, and I housed it inside a Midori plastic cover. And then initially I used it as something like watercolor, whatever, but this will be my anything journal. It's something like a bullet journal of Rainbow Holic. I saw it in hers, but actually I just started this, and I thought that there are some things, right, that will not fit everything in all this journal, like the packages that I sent, or the stationery orders, or just, you know, the goals for the month and the musings for the month, the pictures, or, you know, it's not time specific. Yeah, so I don't care about the dates. It's fine with me. Yeah, so this is also a 2020 cover. This is the black X orange, like just colors cover, Sean Tan cover. Yeah, so it's cute amidst the black background. Yeah, and so those are the notebooks or planners that I have plans of. But there are some extra notebooks that I have, like this Midori A5 notebook, this Hobonichi A6 notebook. I have two of this. Yeah, and these are my spare extra, you know, supplement notebooks from Hobonichi. And I also have this this is A6. This is the week's spare notebooks. So yeah, those are all my planner and notebook journal setup for this year, and I hope that this gives you some of the ideas. If you have any questions, please let me know, and thank you for watching. Bye.